Let's talk about how this relates to the church. So you talked about this a little bit earlier. What should the church be doing? What should pastors be doing? Talk to the church for a minute.
Yeah, this is a pivotal time in church history. You know, we know that over 50% of women going to have abortions are coming directly from the church. So we know that, that means that a large portion of church congregants right now are women and men who have suffered from or are suffering from abortion regret. And they're feeling very alone. They're feeling separated from God because of past abortions. Every single time I go to speak at a church, I have a woman that walks up to me that says, I had an abortion 40 years ago. You're the first person I told. I had an illegal abortion 55 years ago. You're the first person I've told. Decades ago, these women had abortions. They've never spoken to their pastor about it. They've never told anyone because they didn't know their church was a safe place. So right now, the church needs to be intentional on making their church a safe place to talk about abortion, to heal from abortion. And how do we do that? We can do that in very simple ways. First of all, we need to be talking about abortion from the pulpit. We need to be talking about the healing power of God's mercy, of his grace, of his forgiveness from the pulpit. But we can do it in other ways too, because it doesn't just need to be a one-time sermon that we give once a year on Sanctity of Human Life Sunday. And then we say, okay, we did our job. Now everybody knows it's a safe place to talk about abortion, because you may have that one, post-abortive woman or man who was sick that Sunday and didn't show up, right? So we need to make it a safe and welcoming environment. How do we do that? Well, we make, the Sanctity of Human Life something that we do on a regular basis. So maybe we have a diaper drive for our local pregnancy center, and we announce that several times during the service. And we let people know this is a church that respects human life. This is a church that respects human life in the womb. And we encourage our congregants to bring diapers, to bring wipes, to bring formula, whatever it is, especially right now in a formula shortage, right?
I was about to say, if you can find it.
Yeah. Bring it. Our pregnancy centers need it. Let people know that there is a pregnancy center in town, and this is a church that supports it. Start making a monthly donation as a church congregation to your local pregnancy center. Maybe as a church, if you have an abortion facility in your town, maybe as a church, once or twice a year, maybe during 40 Days for Life, whatever it is, you as a church, you go and stand and pray out in front of that abortion facility. We need to see pastors taking the lead, praying out in front of an abortion facility. It's not crazy. It's not weird. It's totally normal. That's where babies are dying. That's where we need to be showing up as Christians. You don't have to hold a weird graphic sign. You don't have to do anything strange. You literally show up for an hour and you just pray. Maybe as a church, you guys could show up for a few hours, fill some slots, fill hour time slots, go out there and pray. Super simple. At our church, I'm, of course, the Respect Life coordinator, naturally. So we have once every 6 months, we have a healing service for women who have suffered, women and men who have suffered pregnancy loss. We open it up to the community. Anybody who has experienced miscarriage, stillbirth, abortion, we have a healing service. It's open to the community. Lets people know this is a safe place to come and pray. Our pastor will pray over them. We have a beautiful song service. We have flowers. People can come and honor their children in that way. Lets people know it's a safe community. In our bathrooms, we have pamphlets in the women's and men's bathrooms. Have you suffered from an abortion? There's healing. Here's a healing pamphlet for you where you can go to get services. Are you in a crisis pregnancy? Here's pamphlets for our local pregnancy center. Here's where you can go to get help. The Respect Life Ministry also put a little cabinet with diapers, from newborn diapers to size 4 in both of our bathrooms. And we put announcements up that said, hey, in the bulletin, and we made pulpit announcements saying, hey, we love babies here. Come here with your babies. We love them. This was put up by the Respect Life Ministry. We want you to come with your children. We've put diapers in here. Please don't shy away. This is a church that loves babies. So there's just little things like that you can do throughout the year to let people know in your congregation that this is a safe place. If you are in a crisis pregnancy, if you have had an abortion, we are a place for you.